guys, good morning or afternoon or whenever you're watching this. We are going to read chapters 27 and 28 today in Atari with Saddam Hussein. We left off yesterday on 26, and Ali had kind of gotten over the fact that his mom was trying to burn his Superman comic for heat. So I kind of understand it from his mom's point of view, but I also understand where Ali is coming. That would really hurt my feelings. But now he found batteries for his family, so they can finally listen to the radio. Okay, chapter 27. This is Wednesday, February 27th, 1991, day 43. It is a victory for our people and for President Saddam Hussein, a newscaster on Baghdad radio is saying. We won? Shireen asks, confused as usual. Shh. Mama shushes her and plays with the dial. It takes a little while to find a station that is telling the truth, not spewing propaganda. There's that word, propaganda. Iraq has accepted the ceasefire conditions imposed by America's President Bush, the voice says. Iraqi troops will lay down their arms and pull out of Kuwait in full compliance with all United Nations Security Council resolutions. 6 weeks since the start of Operation Desert Storm, exactly 100 hours since the ground war began. A temporary ceasefire is in effect. My mother turns off the radio with a click that seems extra loud amid the silence. Does this mean I get my bedroom back? Shirzad makes a weak joke. I think, Mama says slowly, that we had better wait and see what happens. I hope this is the end, but war is not so predictable. Did we lose? Shireen asks. Shireen, I say, with Saddam as our leader, we always lose. Mama says she has a headache and needs to lie down. Come on, Shirzad says. Let's go outside and play tag. Even me? Says Shireen. Sure, my brother says. You can be it first. We go outside. I automatically look up and search the sky for bomber planes. A temporary ceasefire, I think. No planes for now. If the ceasefire holds, that means like stopping fire. Cease means stop. There is a slight breeze, which makes the smoky haze less of a problem. We play cautiously at first, giving our sister a chance to keep being it, but soon we are full-out competitive selves. Tag, you're it! No, you didn't get me! Cheater! Shirzad grabs my shirt to tag me, and something inside me just snaps. Pent-up energy converts to sudden rage. I whirl around and punch him in the stomach. Next thing I know, we're in a fist fight, pounding on each other. I'm small, but I'm quick. Shirzad has a longer reach and more strength. We're both landing some good blows and dodging others. You are not the boss of me, I say, emphasizing my words with my fists. Yes, I am, Shirzad hits back. Dictator, I sneer. Idiot, he says. Baby. I'm not a little kid, I say, and you're not my father. I yell those last words at the top of my lungs. Shirzad freezes. I misjudge my next move and punch air. I'm knocked off balance and I fall to my knees. You're not my father, I repeat, but quietly. I look down. Drops of blood from my nose are forming a pattern on the ground. I hear my sister whimpering. I kept you safe, didn't I? Shirzad yells. Didn't I? I don't want to answer, to give in. Do you think I wanted this? I'd give anything for Baba to be back. My brother's voice cracks. He lets loose a few curse words and runs away. I think I hear him crying as he goes. I am an idiot, I realize. I've been thinking only for myself. It didn't occur to me that Shirzad might be hurting as much as I am. I pull myself up to a standing position and pinch my nose to stop the bleeding. It's getting dark out. I tell Ahmed and Shireen, let's go inside. I'm telling Mama you boys were fighting, says Shireen. No, you aren't, Ahmed says. If you tattle, there'll be trouble. Get it? Shireen rolls her eyes but doesn't say anything. I head inside. I go straight to my room. My nose has stopped bleeding, and my physical pain has lessened, but a new pain stabs my heart. I see my collection of comics. They are listing a bit to the right instead of standing straight between the bookends. 3 comics. My mother took 3 from the middle of the series. They are not my top favorites, but they're not my least favorites either. I had enjoyed collecting them individually, but more important as a full set. My collection, now incomplete. Ali, Ali! Shireen knocks on my door. Dinner is ready. Who cares? I think. Ali! Shireen's big mouth screeches. I'm not hungry, I yell back. That, of course, is a lie. Of course I'm hungry. We're all hungry. But I can't face my mother yet. I'm still too angry. Ugh! I kick my bookcase in frustration. Ow! My toe! My comics wobble, but they stay in place. Only one book falls out. My English language workbook. I lean over, pick it up, and hobble over to my bed. I lie down, foot throbbing. Intermediate English. My workbook is only half done, since school has been canceled. I get up and grab a pencil and fall back onto my bed. Prepositions. At, after, around, before. I begin filling in the blanks on practice questions number 1 through number 15. So we asked to use them in a sentence. Number 1, I look at my comics. 2, after my mother burned my comics, I was mad. 3, I walk around my room. 4, before today, I had a full set of comics. I continue writing English sentences. I'm up to number 12 when there is a soft knock on number 10, my door. Chapter 28. What? I say. The door opens. It's me, says Mama. I bring a peace offering. She comes over and sets a plate down on my bedside table. Is that? My eyes bug out. Lavash, Mama nods, with tahini. I can't believe it. On my plate are 2 large pieces of flatbread slathered with tahini spread, a creamy butter made from crushed sesame seeds. What? How? I sputter. The governor's wife sent her maid over with the ingredients this morning, says Mama. She also sent this note. My mother hands me a fancy card embellished with a gold monogram of the governor's initials. Dear Shirzad, it was lovely talking with you on New Year's Eve. Thank you to your family for attending our celebration. I hope to meet again when circumstances permit. I was thinking about your charming children and thought they might enjoy these special treats. My son sends his best wishes to your 2 eldest. Sincerely, Kusai. I look up at my mother. I spent some time talking with the governor's wife about her concerns about her children's education, Mama said, and gave her some advice. She was very kind. And evidently, you and Shirzad made an impression on one of her sons. The kid who shared his video games. I knew he was cool. Wow, I say with my mouth full. I couldn't help but dig into the food before my mother stopped talking. I'll let you eat, said Mama, but first, I want to apologize. I did not realize how important those comic books were to you. I knew you had read them, so I assumed you were finished with them. I swallow and look down. How could you not know, I say quietly, about my favorite thing in the world? Ali, Mama sighs. It is not easy being a working mother. Sometimes I was so busy paying attention to other people's children that I lost track of my own. I don't know what to say. I thought cartoon paper would be easiest to burn, she adds. I guess I should have used your math book instead. I look up. Mama's mouth is serious, but her eyes are twinkling. My mother joking about math? I can't help it. I smile. Now enjoy your dinner, Mama says, and she leaves my room and shuts the door behind her. Yum. The tahini melts perfectly into the warm bread. Wait, I sit up. Warm bread? I am a dummy. My mother ran out of gas and wood to light the oven. We were all so hungry. And then a gift of food shows up at the door. I see it from my mother's perspective. The chance to feed her children good hot food versus a few highly flammable comics. I look over at my comic collection. I'm sad about it. With a mouthful of delicious food, I pick up my plate and my bottle of Coke. I go downstairs. Everyone is still in the dining room, looking happier and more relaxed than I've seen them in a long time. The conversation stops as I walk into the room. I say, I think that Superman saved the day. It's good to hear everyone laugh. I join in. I open the Coke and hear the satisfying hiss of carbonation. I relish every sip and every bite. That's where we're going to stop. It was really nice of his mom to come in and apologize, and that was really nice of the governor's wife to bring that kind of food to them. I think they needed a little boost to their day. We are almost done. We have what? chapters 29, 30, and 31. That's it. We have 3 more chapters. So crazy. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.